Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Provo. Today is December 11th, 2024, and we're at 1251 Cedar Ave. We have the camera pushed out 55 feet. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So I've got the camera pushed out as far as I can get it. We're only 55 feet, and I've gone underwater, which means that there's either a blockage or a belly or both. But you'll notice you can see water and waste kind of swirling around. That's never a good thing. First you want to have it cleaned and see if it's simply a blockage that can be cleaned, like roots or something stuck in the line. Best case scenario is that you have it cleaned and then it looks good after. The other scenario is that this might be caused by a belly, and a belly is caused by it's basically bad grade. And so when the line doesn't have proper slope, which is what it seems more like to me. Typically, when you have a blockage, I'll hit something pretty hard. On this one, I was going underwater, and then it was getting harder and harder to push through, which means that it's probably a belly with waste stuck in it. And so I was able to push, 3, 4, 5 feet, but then it got harder and harder until I couldn't push anymore. And so definitely something that you want to have looked at further. This is cast iron. As you can see, cast iron gets real rough and rusty. Eventually it will need to be replaced. It looks like an offset right there where the pipe's separated. Looks like it might have separated a fair amount. It also kind of drops off right there where the pipe doesn't slip into the next pipe very well. In addition to having the line cleaned so that you can get the camera further out, I would also recommend having the cast iron coated where they cut off all this rust. That would make it a lot smoother. It would make it easier to evaluate so that you can see more. But main thing here is I can't get my camera through, and so there's a lot that we're not seeing. The other thing is if my camera gets stuck, waste can also get stuck, and that can lead to a backup. So right now, homeowners are probably using it like normal, and waste is likely building up in the pipe and working its way over that belly. But with enough time, more waste can get stuck and it can back up into the house. And so not something I would ignore, something I would look into further while you're still in your due diligence time, to have that addressed, but also to find out what's going on with the rest of the line. But even the small amount of pipe that we were able to see is cast iron, which didn't look very good. It was pretty rough and will eventually need to be replaced. I would recommend cleaning the line, having it looked at again, but then ultimately getting the insurance on the line so that they can help offset the cost when it's time to fully replace it. I'm going to end this recording now.